carry the echo of your breathing inside my pulse. Every silence between us trembles with unfinished truth. I was never afraid of loving you. I was afraid of how deeply you could see me. You touched the fracture beneath my calm
and called it beautiful without hesitation. I tried to stand steady, but you dissolved the distance I built inside my ribs.
You asked for nothing, yet I surrendered everything unspoken.
Your hands learned the language of my guarded heart.
Before I found the courage to translate it,
every glance rewrote my resistance.
We paused, pulled me closer to confession.
We are an unfinished fire, burning without permission, holding without possession, falling without ground. I feel your name under my skin, like a promise that refuses to fade. This is not weakness, this is the bravest part of us. Still reaching, still trembling, still choosing the flame.
You traced the quiet ache I hid behind composure, and loved the parts I kept unnamed.
There was no demand in your voice, only a gravity that drew me inward.
I have never felt so exposed and so protected at the same time.
Your closeness did not consume me, it revealed me.
I tried to measure what we are, but love like this resists definition.
It moves through breath and bone, through every fragile admission. Your vulnerability disarmed my pride, your softness carried unbearable strength. We are an unfinished fire, not seeking rescue, not fearing the burn. Every touch is a quiet surrender, every heartbeat a vow without sound. I feel truth inside my trembling, like light breaking through sealed spaces. This is not illusion, this is devotion without armor. Still rising, still breaking, still becoming.
There is a sacred tension between us, a closeness that feels infinite.
I do not wanna own your soul, I wanna meet it without defense.
Let me stand inside your uncertainty. Let me hold the parts that doubt themselves. Love does not ask to be perfect, it asks to be honest. I will not turn away from your depth.
Even when it shakes everything I believe,
Your fragility is not a burden.
it is the doorway to your truth.
If this remains unfinished,
Let it remain alive,
breathing in the space between surrender and fear.
we are an unfinished fire,
Carved into memory in my soul. No ending can erase this intensity.
no silence can undo this closeness. Your heartbeat answers mine, across every hesitation, across every shadow of doubt. We are not complete, we are becoming. And that becoming is holy.
If love is the courage to stay open,
Then let us remain open.
if longing is the cost of death.
Then let us feel it fully. I choose this unfinished fire because it is real, because it is ours, because it still burns.
You move through me without touching, like a thought I cannot silence. There is a trembling beneath my calm, a quiet urgency I cannot name.
I never planned to need you. Need was never part of my design.
Yet here I am, undone by the way you say my name, as if it belongs to you. You feel the hesitation in my breath, the way I hold back what I want to confess. Desire is not allowed between us, it is patient.
It waits in the space between words,
Growing heavier with every second we refuse to break. We are closer than surrender, closer than control.
your pulse against my silence,
Your truth against my walls.
this tension is sacred.
This hunger is slow. We do not fall apart, we dissolve until there is no distance left to defend. You look at me like you already know the parts I hide behind restraints. I was built on measured emotion, on careful distance, but your presence disrupts the architecture. You lead into my doubt, and it weakens under your certainty. You do not chase, you remain, and that remains inside me.
Every second stretches until it almost breaks.
I feel your restraint trembling,
Mirroring my own.
we stand on the edge of confession, breathing in the same unspoken truth. We are closer than surrender, closer than fear. Every barrier dissolving,
Every defense unclear.
this longing has gravity. It pulls without force. We do not collide, we merge until resistance forgets its purpose. I do not want you with statements, intensity, but when it overwhelms, why control? There is power in staying present, in allowing the burn without retreat. Your vulnerability
Does not weaken me.
it anchors me deeper into something undeniable.
Do not soften this moment.
Do not dilute its weight. I want the full impact of us,
The fragile honesty,
the dangerous closeness, the way your voice shifts when desire becomes confession. We are closer than surrender. If unfinished means a love,
let this tension stay sacred.
see, without conditions, hidden in my silence. What I gave was not a bargain, it was truth in its purest form.
I stood unguarded in your presence, not to be chosen, but to be real, and the reality was enough for me. You never asked me to stay smaller, never dimmed the intensity in my voice.
What we built was honest, even when it trembled,
even when I knew it could not last.
There is dignity in loving fully, even when the ending arrives. I release you beautifully, without bitterness, without blame. What we share does not require possession, it requires remembrance. I hold you without holding you, I love you without needing you. This is not loss, this is completion in its most fragile form. I will not reduce our story to regret. It was fire,
It was there,
it was two souls daring to be seen.
you met me where I was unfinished, and you did not turn away. That courage deserves gratitude, not grief.
We were not meant to collapse.
We were meant to wait.
Sometimes love is not forever,
Sometimes it is transformation.
and transformation
Does not apologize for changing. I release you beautifully, with steady hands, with open eyes. There is no shame in how deeply we felt, no weakness in how fiercely we tried. What we had remained sacred,
even as it shifts,
even as it moves beyond us. I will not rewrite the past to protect loss,
it was extraordinary peak.
'cause it was vulnerable.
I learned the shape of my own strength
In the way I loved you, without armor,
without restraint. You taught me that closeness,
is not ownership.
that devotion can exist without chains.
If loving you means letting you walk forward,
Then I will stand here unbroken,
grateful and
I release you was no promise between us, only a depth that refused to disappear.
I try to accept the unfinished shape of us, but acceptance does not erase the imprint. You remain,
not as memory,
but as presence.
I told myself it was temporary, a crossing of souls without permanence. Yet something rooted deeper than intention, something that still resists conclusion.
I never called you mine,
but my silence said otherwise. You are almost mine, and that is the one closer than destiny. Farther than forever, we never closed the door, we only paused and decided. Now every breath carries your echo,
almost held,
almost claimed, and never gone. I measure time by the way I still feel you, by how my restraint fractures in quiet moments. There is no dramatic ending to blame, no betrayal to justify the ache, only the unbearable simplicity of two hearts stopping just before surrender.
you stand inside my unfinished thoughts without apology, without permission.
This longing does not fade, it deepens, it matures into something heavier than closure. You were almost mine, and that almost burns, not enough to destroy, enough to endure. We never said goodbye, we only softened the truth. And now your absence feels like an unfinished sentence that refuses its final word. I wonder if you feel this too, the quiet pull beneath composure, the way restraint feels artificial when the heart remembers differently. There was something sacred in our hesitation,
Something rare in what we did not take.
if we had crossed that sidle line, would we have survived the intensity?
Or would we have shattered under its weight?
Perhaps the incompleteness protects us,
Perhaps it keeps the fire alive
without letting it consume us. You're almost mine, not fully touched, not fully lost, existing in the space between courage and fear. Every unfinished breath carries your name, every held back confession returns. We remain
I do not love you halfway. There is no cautious version of my heart. When I step toward you, I step without reservation.
Every guarded instinct falls silent. Every defense dissolves on contact. I am not losing myself in you. I am arriving fully.
You do not weaken in closeness, you expand.
You rise into something braver. Your honesty meets mine, without fear of exposure, without the need to retreat.
Take all of me awake, not the fragments,
not the surface.
the depth that trembles underneath. I give you strength without dominance. I give you love without chains. This is surrender without erasure. Two flames leaning closer, burning brighter, because we choose to. There is intensity in your silence, in the way you hold space for my truth. You do not interrupt my vulnerability. You stand steady inside it,
I have never felt so visible.
and so powerful at once. Your devotion does not cage me, it amplifies me.
Let this closeness be intentional, not reckless, not desperate, but deliberate and fearless. I do not kneel in this surrender. I stand beside you in it.
Take all of me away. Every scar shape I love, every fragile admission.
I do not hide the parts that ache. I offer them freely. Your heart against mine, not to complete, but to elevate. We are strongest when we remain open.
I choose you without conditions, without rewriting who you are. Your imperfections are not obstacles, they are the rhythm of your humanity. I want the real weight of you, not an edited version, not a softened outline.
Then take my truth without hesitation.
Take my doubts and my devotion.
I will not shrink for comfort.
I will not dim for safety.
If loving you requires courage, then let courage be our language.
Take all of me awake, every nerve alive with intention.
Every breath aligned with yours.
We are not surrendering to weakness.
We are surrendering to death.
Your presence ignites mine.
Your strength refines mine.
This is not dependency. This is unity chosen freely. No
Ownership, no control. Only devotion without fear.
If love demands fullness, then take all of me awake, and I will take all of you the same way. I said I was strong enough to feel this without breaking. But strength becomes fragile when your silence stretches too long. I pretend composure, I rehearse indifference, breaks when I hear your voice.
You think I do not see the way you hold yourself together, like a glass about to fracture. You fear the depth of us because death does not negotiate. It consumes what it touches.
If loving you ruins me, let it ruin me. Honestly, let it strip away the pride, the careful distance, the illusion of control. I would rather break open than live untouched. If this intensity is dangerous, then let me feel it completely.
I never wanted safe affection. I wanted something undeniable, something that rewrites the rules of how much a heart can endure. When you pull away, it is not rejection that destroys me. It is the unfinished day, the almost, the nearly, the never fully held.
We stand on the edge of collapse, but collapse feels closer to truth than this quiet pretending. I am tired of surviving love. I want to experience it.
If loving you
Ruins me, let it ruin me beautifully. Let it expose every weakness, every fear I disguise as strength. I do not want to remain intact. If intact means distant, if pain is the price of death, then I accept it without regret. There is something reckless in my devotion, something that refuses moderation. I would burn for clarity, I would fall for certainty, even if it cost me.
the version of myself I once protected.
And I would meet you in that fire, not to save you, not to escape, but to stand inside the intensity without retreat. If loving you ruins me, let it carve truth into my soul. Let it tear open every guarded place until nothing false remains. I choose depth over safety. I choose honesty over pride. If this love leaves scars, then let them testify that I once felt something
Do not
real.
promise me forever.
Promise me intensity.
Do not protect me from feeling.
Let me feel everything. If loving you ruins me, let it ruin me completely.
I walked through the silence you left behind, not shattered, not erased, but altered. There was a weight in love in you, a gravity I chose to carry.
Now I stand lighter, not because it meant less, but because it changed me. I remember the nights of uncertainty, the questions without resolution. But I also remember my strength rising beneath the ache.
trust it fully.
If love returns again, it will meet a sharper version of me.
Not guarded,
not afraid, but grounded in experience, grounded in clarity.
only maturity,
only confidence earned through feeling everything.
You are part of my becoming, but not my limit. I rise without resentment, I rise without fear. Stronger,
wiser,
silence thickens. This is not coincidence, this is gravity learning our names. There is gravity between us, pulling slow, pulling deep, not reckless, not wild but impossible to ignore. Every breath narrows the distance, every heartbeat aligns. We are not falling out of control, elegant, but I see the heat beneath it. The way your voice lowers when honesty approaches. You do not surrender easily, and that makes it dangerous, because when you do, it will be delirious.
Do not rush this intensity, let it expand, let it build without apology. Desire does not need noise, it needs awareness, and we are fully aware.
There is gravity between us, a tension that hums under skin. No chaos, no confusion, just a steady, undeniable pull. We do not need promises, we feel the shift already. Two forces aligning without collision.
Without fear,
You move closer,
not to claim,
but to connect.
your touch is not ownership,
It is recognition,
and the recognition.
ignites something steady and fierce.
I am not interested, surface attraction. I want the depths beneath your control. The fire you contain, the strength you conceal. Let it surface slowly, let it rise stand there composed, as if nothing shakes you, as if my absence does not press against your pulse. You speak in measured tones,
Careful,
controlled, but your eyes betray the storm. You feel this as deeply as I do.
do not mistake restraint for indifference. I choose silence because it keeps me steady. If I let every emotion surface, we would ignite beyond control. You think I do not burn, you think I do not struggle, but pride is the armor I wear when intensity becomes unbearable.
We circle the truth like it might explode. Every word sharp, every pause heavy. This tension is not distance, it is passion, refusing surrender.
Set our pride on fire, let it fall away.
Every defense collapsing in the heat of what we cannot deny.
We fight because we feel,
We clash because we care.
underneath the resistance there is devotion, still alive.
was a moment before doubt, before distance, when everything between us felt limitless. We did not measure, we did not hesitate.
We stood in the center of something vast and called it ours without fear.
I remember the clarity, the way our voices aligned without effort. There was no need to prove devotion. It moved naturally like truth, recognizing itself.
We were not perfect, but we were fearless.
Time tried to shape us,
Circumstance tried to test us, but what we built was larger than the pressure around it. Even when we trembled, we never disappeared. When we were infinite, there were no edges to our love, no ceilings above us, no limits in our reach.
we were fearless in closeness.
Brave in vulnerability.
Even now, through every change,
That infinity
remains.
we have walked through silence, through fire, through separation and return. And still there is something unbroken,
Not naive, not untouched, but enduring.
stronger than circumstance.
Love does not vanish,
It transforms,
it deepens into something quieter.
but no less powerful.
What we are now,
Is not less than before.
it is refined, it is chosen. We have seen each other fall.
We have seen each other rise.
There is no illusion left, only understanding, only commitment that survives reality.
When we were infinite,
We believed in forever.
now we understand it.
Forever is not a promise.
It is a decision made again and again. Even after storms, even after doubt, I choose you.
Not because it is easy,
Not because it is safe,
but because it is true. Every version of us has led back here, and I stand here without hesitation,
not chasing perfection,
not chasing fantasy
but embracing the depth.
that only time could build. We are
Still infinite,
not in illusion,
not in illusion.
but in intention.
No fear of ending.
No fear of change.
Our love is not fragile.
It evolves.
It strengthens. It survives.
There was a time we were infinite.
Now we understand why.
Infinity was never about forever.
It was about fullness,
And we have lived it.
completely. You